All right, this is part 2 of the food budget example. So ran out of time. So what you're gonna do, obviously, once you get your cost, you're gonna get your total cost. You can also do total number of items. So that's total number of items. And change the color there. All right. So once you've gotten all that, you're gonna multiply that times 4. And the reason you're doing that is it's 4 weeks in a month. So you're taking your total. Remember, this is for a weekly shopping list. You multiply that times 4, and that's going to give us our average food cost if we don't eat out, just grocery shop for the week. It's going to be an estimate, so it might change week to week, but it's going to help us create a budget. So put that amount in there. I'll be totally honest with you. When I go to Aldi, I usually spend about, you know what, if I really shop at Aldi, I would say the most I usually spend is $60. If I go to other grocery stores, I can end up spending twice that. So I might go to some other grocery stores too for some different things, but $60. My weekly food budget for myself is about $120 because I do eat out, but I can also afford it. So we would do 60 times 4. This would be our monthly food budget. So what am I going to do with that number? Well, I'm going to take that number, 240, and I'm going to go to my transactions. Right, so we did this last week. This is our housing. This is an expense. So I'm going to go shopping. I'm just going to say, for simplicity's sake, and then we might do it every week, but I'm just going to say once a month, and I'm going to put that total budget for the month in there. And that's just to make it a little bit easier. I don't do weekly budgets normally. I check my budget each week, but I don't really rewrite it till the end of the month. So let's do 515. Say we went in the middle. And remember our total food. Oh, it's 240. I remember that. I'm not going to change the color. My description is food. You put groceries, whatever you want to put. Oh, there's food. All right. So this gets automatically inputted into our budget. So you can see here that we have our planned expenses. Our actual expenses are going to be this amount. And where that comes from is right here. For our planned, we could put, you only do the plan part after you've done a budget for a while, so you can kind of understand, are we getting close to your budget? So actual, so it adds these up. You can delete these ones if you want to make it a little bit easier. These are things that you would also put in a budget, but we're doing kind of the main ones here: food, home, and then transportation. And we're assuming we have to need some transportation to get to our job to make our money. So that's why we're doing those 3. Again, over here, we have our savings. You have your paycheck. This is 2 paychecks, so that's the amount you get each month. So that's your income right there. So you can see this is our income, and this is our expenses. So this is a good budget. My expenses were less than half of my actual income. All right, so I was able to do it, and I can start putting some money away. Thing to remember, though, is we also have all these other expenses. So my guess is that I actually probably wouldn't get that close. I'm guessing that I would probably end up spending about $800 more, and then I'd have maybe $900 I could save. I try to save. It's good to try to save, like put in a savings account, about like a third of your paycheck if you can. And that's it. Oh, the one other thing I want to tell you is you're going to be going to your own budgets. I'm not going to paste this in there other than as an example. So you need to go to your own budgets, and you need to click on this to add a sheet, and then you're going to put food in there, and then you can make it exactly like